Give me an M. Give me an A. Give me a T. Give me an H. What's that spell? Math. Boys and girls, it's math time. And I'm so happy to tell you this week we are starting a whole new essential question that's going to guide us, are going to guide our lessons. How can I use objects to subtract? So this whole week we're going to be using objects to subtract. We're not adding anymore. What are we doing? Subtract. Say that word. Subtract. Good. Let's clap to it. Subtract. Boys and girls, what's the beginning sound of subtract? Good. We're going to be subtracting. So to introduce subtraction, I have a quick little story here. This story's called This Little Piggy by Stephen Hampskin. And that's a countdown book, so it's going to be taking away one in each part of the page. This little piggy went to the market. 10 were left behind. This little piggy stayed home. So there were 10. Now they're going to take away 1. 9. And then there were 9. This little piggy went to Grandma's. Remember there were 9? Now you take away 1 more. We're subtracting. How many are left? Leaving only 8. You can actually touch this little book here. This little piggy went on a throne. So remember there were 8? Let's take away 1 more. That's right, 7. Subtract. While 7 had to wait. Subtraction means we're taking away, boys and girls. This little piggy had a party. Remember there was 7? Now there's going to be which one? 6. 6 friends danced all night. This little piggy baked a pie. Remember there was 6? Now, good subtracting. You're finding out how many are left. 5 hope for a bite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This little piggy went to fiddle. So there's 5. Let's take away, subtract. That's right, there's 4. 4 heard his pretty song. This little piggy went to try to fly. Look on the magic carpet ride. So there was 4. Take away 1. Let's subtract. 3 wished they could go alone. This little piggy was invited to tea. So you had 3. Take away 1. That's right. 2 more were on their way. And this little piggy went wee, wee, wee. So there was 2. How many? How many are left? 1. 1 listened to him play. 10 little piggies go all the way home. Their day is finally done. Mama tucks them into bed, kissing everyone. The end. Boys and girls, thank you for listening. So that story was about what? Subtraction. So don't forget our essential question. How can I use objects to subtract? So now I want to talk about the knowledge for college. Today we're going to, actually we worked on this one 2 weeks ago. We're going to work on KOA1, but not the addition part. We're going to work on the subtraction part. It says here that we can represent subtraction with objects, with fingers, with drawings, with sounds. And earlier in the book, it showed us little pictures of pigs, didn't it? So today, I want to go over subtraction using my little animals here. Okay? So I want you to listen to the story. I'm going to do a few, and then I'll show you how we do your math sheet. So these are my objects. Objects can be anything. It could be toys, Legos, pennies, beans, whatever you have, right? So listen to my story. There are 6 alligators swimming in the swamp. There are 3 alligators swimming in the swamp. 1, 2, 3. How many alligators are swimming? 3. And today we're going to focus on this word. Say, take away. Can you say take away? Because guess what? In a minute, I'm going to take some away. Because when we subtract, this is the whole, and we take away a part. Last time we were adding, we were joining. Not this time. What are we doing? We're taking away. This is the whole, and we're separating it, okay? So what's our vocabulary? Say take away. Good. So let's listen to our story now. There are 3 alligators swimming in the swamp. 1 alligator went for a nap. How many did I take away? 1. How many alligators are left? Good, 2. Because you counted the alligators that were still swimming, huh? Good job. Let's do a few more. There are 4 frogs hopping on the lily pads. What's the whole? That's right, 4. 4 frogs were hopping on the lily pads. Remember, listen to our vocabulary. Take away. There are 4 frogs hopping on the lily pad. 3 went on a different lily pad. 1, 2, 3. How many am I going to take away? 3. How many are left? Good. 1. Isn't this easy, boys and girls? You have your whole, but you got to take away a part. And then that tells you what you have left. Okay, last one before we do our math sheet over here. Okay, are you ready? Here I go. 5 alligators were napping. How many alligators were napping? 5. Good. 2 woke up and went to go look for some food. How many woke up, boys and girls? Yes, 2. 1, 1, 2. They woke up. How many are left? 3. Remember there were 5, but then 2 woke up. How many are left? Those are the ones still sleeping, right? How many are left? Yes, 3. Good subtraction. Boys and girls, you guys are really good at subtraction. We've done this a little bit before in our math calendar. So yes, I'm glad you remember. So good. So now, let's put these away. Give me a second here. So now, we're going to continue with subtraction stories because you have this in your math book that you're going to work on. And guess what? You don't have counters. I know. But you know what you do have? You got pennies, don't you? You have beans, don't you? Yes, you do. So I'm going to tell you a story here, and you're going to listen, and you're going to help me with my math story. Remember, we used objects before, like alligators and frogs, but this time I'm going to tell you a story using what? Counters. We're going to use these counters to model our subtraction story. Can you say subtraction story? Good. Subtraction story. And remember, we're going to take some away and we're going to see how many are left. Okay, let's begin. So I'm going to use counters. I'm going to use them on the red side. Are you ready? Here I go. There are 6 pieces of food in the dog bowl. Boys and girls, how many pieces of food? Good, 6. Help me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 pieces of bowl in the dog food. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got it. Listen to the second part, boys and girls. Okay, you ready? Now, listen to the second part that's going to tell you how many you're going to take away. The dog ate 3 pieces of food. How many did he eat? 3. 1, 2, 3. Boys and girls, how many pieces are left? Yes, 3. So do you remember how many were at the beginning? 6. I'm going to move my counters. And with your crayons at home, you can use crayons or whatever you have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This time, I'm going to make an X on the pieces the dog ate, okay? So there were 6 pieces of food in the dog bowl. The dog ate how many, boys and girls? Do you remember? That's right, 3 pieces. 3 pieces. So guess what? We have to make an X. The X shows that we are taking some away. Take away. We're going to represent that with an X, okay? 1. He ate that one. The doggy ate this one. The doggy ate that one. Good. So I made an X. First, I used my objects to represent. Then I drew my circles. And then I made what to take away? The X. The X helps me represent that it left. It was taking away. Listen to my question. How many pieces of food are left? You count the ones that do not have an X. 1, 2, 3. Good. I'm asking you again. How many are left? 3 is right. So boys and girls, you're going to do some worksheets and look. They give you a little scene and you have to put pennies. And if you can read this, good. If not, you can make up your own story, make your own X's. Don't worry about numbers right now. Tell your story. So, familias, en este momento es importante que practiquen los cuentos de quitar, de restar, porque ya no estamos sumando, estamos quitando, restando, ¿verdad? So, aquí ellos pueden leer aquí, o si no, ellos pueden inventar. Hay 5 conejitos, 2 se van, ¿cuántos quedan? Muy importante, que se van y cuántos quedan. Okay, so yeah, if you use your little pennies, like you can say here, 5 dogs are running in the sand, put your 5 pennies. 2 leave and went home, you take them away. And then count how many are left. You can make your circles just like I did here, okay? So boys and girls, let's review. What's our vocabulary word? Say take away. Take it away. We're going to show that by what? X. Let's go over our essential question because we kind of answered it today. How can I use objects to subtract? We can make an X and we can draw them and then remove them, right? To show how many are going to be left. Okay? Good job, boys and girls. Keep up the great work.